In many ways, Dr. Manuel Urbina was destined for a career in education. The Mexican-born academic who taught Latin American history at the College of the Mainland in Houston, Texas for 47 years, immigrated to the United States with his family as a first grader. His father had been a Baptist pastor in a theological seminary in Mexico, and his mother was a trained school teacher, and they both stressed the importance of education often. In fact, the reason his family relocated to a new country was to pursue better opportunities through educational achievement. When he entered the American school system, he did not speak a single word of English, but he ultimately served as the graduation speaker when he was a high school senior in Pasadena. Before embarking on his professional path, Dr. Urbina's father told him, "To be triumphant in life, you must have vision, ambition, and perseverance." With his father's inspiring words, Dr. Urbina set off for Howard Payne University, earning a Bachelor of Arts in 1962, followed by postgraduate coursework at the National Autonomous University in Mexico from 1963 to 1964. Upon obtaining a Master of Arts from the University of Texas in 1967, he began his professional role at the College of the Mainland. However, knowing the importance of continued education, he returned to the University of Texas to earn a Doctor of Philosophy in 1976. Dr. Urbina completed coursework at Cambridge University in England in 1982 before concluding his academic efforts with a Doctor of Jurisprudence from the University of Houston the following year. While pursuing his PhD at the University of Texas, Dr. Urbina was greatly inspired by his dissertation director, the renowned librarian and historian Dr. Nettie Lee Benson, whose authority on Mexican history was instrumental to his success. His dissertation was printed and published by the National University of Mexico and became required reading for the PhD program in Mexican history at the University of Texas. In 2009, he expanded on the dissertation and turned it into a book titled The Impart of the Texas Revolution on the Government, Politics, and Society of Mexico, 1836 to 1846, which is currently included in the National Archives in Washington, D.C. and the National Archives of Mexico. As an educator, Dr. Urbina taught American history, Latin American history, Texas history, and Western civilization at the College of the Mainland, where he also served as the director of the United States and Mexico Relations Research Center. In 1979, he was selected to be a scholar diplomat in a series of conferences in Washington, D.C., alongside academics from Ivy League schools including Harvard University, Princeton University, and Yale University. Dr. Urbina was the only professor there from a two-year college, prompting a colleague to tell him he was as good as the best and better than the rest. Outside of his primary role, he has also found much success as the chairman and the chief executive officer of the Urbina Publishing Company Incorporated in Houston and Mexico City, and the chairman, founder, and legal counsel at the Urbina Foundation, both since 1985. In 1990, he became the founder and the curator of the Museo Urbino de Historia de Mexico, where he remains to this day, displaying a large collection of authentic Mexican documents. It is also, as far as he is aware, the only museum that holds 25 autographs of U.S. and Mexican presidents. A highlight of his career was when a visitor to his museum told him, "There is more about Mexican history here than there is in Mexico." As a testament to his expertise in the subject, specifically the Mexican Revolution from 1910 to 1920, Dr. Urbina has been quoted by the Los Angeles Times, the New York Times, and international publications. Civically minded throughout his career, Dr. Urbina has been active as the founder and faculty sponsor of the Mexico-American Student Association at the College of the Mainland since 1974, the year in which he also founded and organized the Cinco de Mayo Festival. Moreover, he organized the National Reunion of Veterans of the Mexican Revolution in 1988 and formed the Cinco de Mayo Association in Galveston County in 1976. He has also participated in more than 30 missionary trips to Mexican villages, where he acts as an interpreter for the American doctors who were there to treat residents. Additionally, Dr. Urbina has excelled as a writer, contributing numerous articles to Mexican and American journals, newspapers, and magazines over the course of several decades, including the Houston Chronicle, the San Antonio Light, Mexico City Novedades, Boletín de Archivo General de Estado de Nuevo León, and Boletín de la Sociedad Numismática de México. Continually active in the field, he has maintained professional affiliations with a variety of organizations, such as the League of United Latin American Citizens, the Texas State Historical Association, the Howard Payne University Alumni Association, the University of Houston Law Alumni Association, the University of Texas Alumni Association, the Mexican Numismatic Society, the Hispanic League of Galveston County, and the Cinco de Mayo Association, among others. In light of his exceptional accomplishments, Dr. Urbina was named as Hispanic of the Year by the Galveston County League of United American Citizens in 1982 and was given a grant from the National Endowment for the Humanities from 1971 to 1972. Leaving behind a legacy of hard work, determination, and triumph over early disadvantages, Dr. Urbina would like to be remembered by his peers as a scholar who sought to generate human understanding on both sides of the border, Mexico, his birth country, and the United States, his adopted one. Looking toward the future, he hopes to complete his book, Pancho Villa, John J. Pershing, and the Punitive Expedition International Law, and move on to two others he has been planning, one of which will combine his professional expertise in history and law. Beyond his primary professional pursuits, he enjoys reading, traveling, and playing the trumpet.